Should we take a look at it first and then...
No, we'll just head right in. Ooh, look at how sunny it is. I'm getting definite retro vibes, but that's okay. Look at all these windows, and look at this view. We're in the Upper West Side, and look at how big it is. It's like a tiny little house. Lots of little rooms. What would you do with all the space? I wonder how old this cabinet is. That is so cool looking. Boy, this is so sweet. And the crazy thing about this is it's over 100 years old. They don't make them this way anymore, and if you get something like this, you're one of the few. All right, here we are, Upper West Side by Columbia University. It's actually right here across the street. This right behind me, this is 114th Street. And look at that, the place we're seeing is only a 2-minute walk. The entrance to the train is right on the other side of that white van. And there are a ton of little restaurants and shops up here. Like this bookstore that will help you cure smartphone addiction with Treasure Island. We've also got ourselves a Haagen-Dazs, even though it's a little bit cold for ice cream. Actually, as a former ice cream addict, I'll be the first one to tell you that it's never really too cold for that stuff. Not sure what this place is all about, but it's got a fancy sounding name. Looks like it's popular. Wow, okay, it looks like every single person that wants to eat anything is inside. That's usually a good sign. Same deal with this little cafe over here. This place is going. Then next to that, we have a French place. Again, all this stuff is just around the corner from the building, which means this entire row of places to eat is just outside your door. Then we got a little flower shop. This looks like an actual flower place, not like a deli that sells spray-painted carnations. All right, I'm not sure what's up with this place, but it looks like this is one of those 200-year-old places that's still surviving and thriving. With muffins like that, I can see why it's working out for them. And they got coffee by the pound. Across the street, looks like we got a Panda Express, a T-Mobile, and a Dwayne Reed. Can you get more exciting than Dwayne Reed? Only if you consider Citibank to be more exciting. But hey, if your walls are bare and naked, I recommend some pictures from this framing shop. Maybe a New Yorker poster to let everybody on Instagram know that your apartment's located in New York. I think that's who buys these. And these. Oh, cool. There's a Five Guys. I love Five Guys. And there's a Chipotle, which doesn't serve actual Mexican food. It's fake Mexican food. Those are not real burritos. There's too much liquid in them. And then we've got ourselves a CVS. Nice. We've got a Sweet Green over here for that sweet, sweet salad. And then we've got a Lululemon for those yoga pants. I feel like this brand is more of a cult than a clothing store. This is a huge win. There's a full grocery store right here, 1 block from the apartment. It's starting to rain a little bit. Anyways, this right here, Board Game Cafe. If you are ever in this neighborhood, definitely check it out. Luckily, there's some scaffolding here to protect us from the elements, but this is the actual street, and it's super quiet. It's mostly old school buildings like this, and at the very end of the block, you can actually see the river. There's a little park over there where you can go for a jog, or I guess drink your coffee or play with your dog. Do you have to have a dog to live in the Upper West Side? 609 West 114. Now, the cool thing about coming here is we're going to see a rental for $3,200, but there's an identical unit to the one that we're looking at. It's a sale. It's $600,000. So if you want to throw your money away on a mortgage and a place that you own instead of making an investment by giving it to a landlord every single month for absolutely nothing in return, you're free to do that. Ooh, look at how sunny it is. I'm getting definite retro vibes, but that's okay. Look at all these windows, and look at this view. We're in the Upper West Side, and look at how big it is. It's like a tiny little house. Lots of little rooms. What would you do with all the space? I wonder how old this cabinet is. That is so cool looking. So that's facing east, and then this direction faces north. Boy, this is so sweet. And the crazy thing about this is it's over 100 years old. They don't make them this way anymore, and if you get something like this, You're one of the few. Now this building, it has a part-time doorman. He's here at night. Look at how cool this is. You could have people wait here if they're not allowed into your apartment. We've also got the old school mailboxes. Look at that. I just don't think you should try to put any mail in there now. It might not get where it needs to go. If you have fun watching this video, definitely subscribe. We make videos like this every single week. And if you want to live here, what I'll do is I'll have the leasing and selling team's info in the video description. The layout here is fantastic. That's your coat closet. Look at how big this is. That is super useful. All that storage. The front door also has this really cool old school lock. It turns. Did I just lock myself in? That was kind of dumb. Okay. So see this little pin? This retracts and extends when you turn that. Kind of cool. Anyways, after you enter the apartment, you've got a whole bunch of different rooms. I guess we'll check this one out first. So the cool thing about this room is that if you use this as a one bedroom, it could be like a den or an office. But if you use this as a two bedroom, which is entirely possible because you could close this off, it would make the rent $1,600 each. Either way, the dimensions here are really good. 15 feet 4 inches. Why does it say 4 feet 11 inches? Let me check this measurement again. Okay, there we go, 9 feet 4 inches. That makes a lot more sense. This is definitely a decent room. And look at all this storage. You can fold stuff up. You can put some hanger bars in there. That is like a dresser mounted to the wall. Wow, that's a lot of sunlight. I think this is gonna be the living room either way, just because this is where the kitchen is and it's pretty big. To be safe, I measured twice, 12 feet 10 inches by 15 feet 9 inches. You could definitely get a couch in the corner. By my jacket on those chairs, I would try to get an entertainment center over there. And then right in the center of the room, I'd get some sort of table over here. That way you've got a spot to hang out and watch movies and to eat food that's not at like a coffee table over here, which would be terrible for your back. Trust me, I used to live in a studio. All right, the kitchen here, it's not fancy schmancy, but it's got full-size stove and fridge, which are in decent shape. And then we've got the double sink. That's super useful. Plus, if you want more counter space, boom, rolling countertop right here next to the little windows. And by the way, having windows in the actual kitchen, if you can't cook, you're gonna be happy that those are there, and so will your neighbors and anybody you're living with. What's this little switch do? Okay, it looks like there's a light up there. That's a nice touch. Isn't this corner cabinet interesting? It's out here in the hallway. It fits perfectly. I'm gonna include this thing as kitchen storage just because, you know, kitchen's right there around the corner. This is the bedroom. It's so big and sunny. I don't even know if we need that light. Just look at this view. Even on a cloudy day like today, we're facing east, so in the morning, this is gonna look fantastic. And as far as bedroom dimensions, we've got 11 feet 11 inches by 10 feet 3 inches, so enough room. Queen size bed in that corner where those chairs are. And then on the other side of this, over here you could have like a desk or a standing closet. And then this entire back wall could be for storage or for other stuff. I also love how there's this free full-length mirror on the closet that's useful. The closet itself, okay, this is a decent size. Check this out, there's even a bar way up here. All right, it's like 5 feet above as far up as my arm goes, so you might have to be in the NBA to store things in there, but if you're in the NBA, you can store stuff in there. All right, here we are in the bathroom, and this is another room of the apartment where the functionality of it is its asset. Look at how big and bright this is. So I love the fact that we've got this big frosted window. We've also got an actual bathtub. Now, if my memory serves me right, the top set is for the shower, the bottom set is for the faucet. It's got 2 sets of knobs, that's useful. The sink's also pretty big, and I like how there's this little shelf. Yeah, it's useful. Then you got this hand towel holder right here. Plus, we've also got ourselves a little sliding medicine cabinet with 3 dental floss. Actually, that's Glide brand. It's unopened. They might be coming back for that. According to this switch, we've also got a fan and some sort of heater in here. Let's turn these on. Okay, that thing is probably the heater. That's cool. You don't see that in any modern apartments. But at the end of the day, for $3,200 to get a doorman apartment in the Upper West Side, that's hard to do. And if you want to rent or buy in this building, again, check out the video description for all the selling leasing team's information. And then pick another video here or here, and I will see you in the next one.